Wait, last time, you remember I did a video about a RGB LED control with one potentiometer, right? But this time we added 3 buttons. Wow, what is this? This is the end result of my experiments. It's a color and a button RGB controller. So when you press this, it's red. When you press that, it's green. And when you press that, it's blue. It basically, when you press each of them, it triggers the color here, like we did on the potentiometer, but you can use more color choices and do any color you want. So I'm gonna break it down so you can learn how to do it. And all right, we'll do it right now. And wow, so we got it all disassembled now. You can see it's a lot of components, and we'll go over them. Is our power supply with the 9-volt as usual. You should have used this for the last project. A full-size breadboard and a mini breadboard. I just do this because of easy installation in light covers, so I like that setup. 3 buttons as usual. You can use those large blocky ones or these small guys. I have a lot of these small guys, but I only have 2 of the big blocky ones. The ones normally you see on MX keypads, anything like that. But anyway, these are the ones we'll use. These very tiny little push button switches. Got a potentiometer here to control value, although it doesn't really does its job well. And the magic of all of this, 1K resistors. These are the resistors that makes 3 buttons possible. We got our 330 resistors. I use 2 because my RGB LED here. I'm also gonna mention this right now. The red pin, if I use a resistor to lower it, it has no light. But if I don't, it gives a lot of light. So I'll do this. But if your LED acts normal, you can put 330 ohm resistors here. And so that's it. We could start building with a bunch of wires, of course. With your full-size breadboard first, we need to wire up the connection of all of the push buttons, which I'll zoom in for a sec. This time I won't have any problems finding everything. All right, that's good. Here comes our button. We put it between the row. I'll put it over here. Oh man, I'll move it then. I'll put it over here. So you see, wait, I'm gonna redo it. You see, oh man, how these legs are pointed inwards. We need to put it between here. The legs have to cross this column thing here on the breadboard. Don't put it like this on the breadboard, or else it won't fit. Put it the way it should fit, and it should work like it. When it doesn't fit both ways, try adding more force to it. I'll add all 3 buttons, and then we'll continue. And I lost a button. Unfortunately, here it is. How did I find that so quickly? I'll move this one closer. Alright, it's not that good looking as the original one I showed on the beginning of the video, but it's okay. Get our 1K resistor, or 1,000 ohm resistor. It will act as a pull-up resistor, which pulls up the current to the buttons. And when it pulls it up, it won't cause the short circuit like usually potentiometers do that. So this will prevent short circuit and will allow you to connect multiple buttons. So just connect it to this leg, the right side of the button. Any side is actually okay. Buttons are non-polarized, I guess. I usually think of them like that because a lot of my projects see buttons going either side, so they aren't really polarized. Getting another 1K resistor. 10K is fine, I guess, but usually we use them on Arduino, which I'll do a series on that later. Take some time to put a resistor in carefully, but you'll get it. After that, just slowly do all three. After you're done with all three, I got an important thing to do that I forgot to tell you. We gotta plug in our power supply. Alright, to the end of the breadboard here. Power supply goes right in. That's too easy to say. Alright, back to the circuit. You're supposed to connect all these 1K resistors to the red column, because of course, plus sign is right on the red column. That means it generates 5 volts to the red column. So that's probably it for the buttons. Now we only have to start connecting it to the mini breadboard, which I'll give you a view. Here is a view just above the buttons. I'll connect each one of them to a leg of the button on the back of the button, okay? On the back of the button usually works. I do it diagonally, so if I put the 10K resistor here, it will flow through diagonally to here. So usually that works. Because this is, of course, my red LED pin. Plug your LED in, please. Oh, fine. So you see the longer pin on the LED? That is ground. Get it in quick and wire it up quick. Red is usually next to ground, and blue and green is left to ground. We'll do an RGB study after we get everything wired up and nice and all. But just remember to connect it to the pins and all that stuff. We'll do a study soon to help you explain how RGB works. Well, this is an example. Just wire everything up the same way as it should be. And I'll do this quickly. Oh man, I forgot something. For red and green, I'll have to use the 330 ohm resistors. Now this is an intermediate project, so it requires a lot of resistors. I actually kinda get resistors usually get my brain boggled. So because they have so many stuff, ohms, wow, I can't even say anything. When it's so small, you better be careful of it. And after, ouch, you get it in, you can skip the column, that little bar in the middle, and put it to the next one. And now, time for the green and blue, time for another resistor from the blue pin. Alright, so that should a green and blue. And red, powerless, no resistor. But if your red acts normally, please add a resistor, or else this LED will have a shorter life. And I think that's what's going on to mine too. That's why it lit up so dim. Now, it's all done. Except the potentiometer we haven't added, but look, when I press, oh my goodness, isn't my red functioning as usual? Yeah, it should. Alright, you see, when I press this, red, green, blue, I must have something wrong. Blue! Yes, we did it. That was easy, right? Now try mixing some colors and we'll learn the basics of RGB. Mixing colors require pressing 2 buttons at the same time. I got turquoise here, but I think you can't see it. I'll zoom up to the LED. I could give you a very, very close look of the lumens. This is blue, green, red. This is yellow. Very good yellowy sunshine, red still. This is purple with the combined blue. It looks very awesome. And combined, white. That's amazing. How come my power supply had got its backup in? But I hope I didn't burn my red pin. Look how bright it is. That's why we need the potentiometer. Here it is. Doo doo doo. Ow! Oh. Oh man, I caught it. That was a close shave. Alright, plug it. Oh man, I forgot to zoom in again. Better do it or else you guys can't see clearly. So here's your 10K resistor. You can use any resistor you want. It's the B10K resistors will kill your circuit immediately. Those guys, you don't even have to connect the back pin to it. It will just kill your power supply instantly. This thing will do no harm. So for this project, I don't recommend the B10. I usually plug the one side, the 10K's one side to power. You can see I did that. And here, the opposite side to ground. And now switcheroo. Yay, we did it. We switcherooed over. Now we're seeing the back of the potentiometer. We still have one pin. Connect this to 5 volts so we can actually kind of short circuit it, but it won't damage anything. These power supplies, I brought them from an Elegoo kit. They could withstand some things like power shortages and stuff. They're okay, so if you accidentally short circuit them, they're fine. But I think they're not gonna last long. And they're gonna smoke and explode, maybe. I hope I don't explode the capacitor. Now we got this grand thing in front of us. Why don't we have some more fun? In the last video, I brought my cabin over. In this video, I'm gonna do the same because the cabin is here. You see that? That's for a great lighting system. For this thing, I had a bit of shorter wires, didn't have it so long. But as you can see, my cabin has a hollow place. I glued the door on permanently, so it will do a nice lampshade. Unplug all your wires from the LED module. That's what I did last video. Oops, plugged too many. Oh, clear it. I have to put these back on again. After a little while, you should take the hang of it. I'm plugging this as fast as what? I don't know. Now for now. Now you see I got it plugged back on. Now comes the fun part. I'll move this away. Get it out of the thing. Now you can see a nice view of the open hollow. Put all the wires, strengthen them together, and out a window they go. If you have like these cabins, you can use anything actually, but these are just tips for wire management if you got any similar cabin lampshade or something like that. It's good to do that. Alright. So now you see that I made all the wires come out from the windows. After that, I could take back my circuit. Alright, here it comes. And plug everything in. Sadly, the other half of my enclosure is jammed, so I couldn't move so far. And once jammed, I have to clean it up. It's gonna get messy after a few days, but I usually don't clean it up. Alright, connect everything back. Oh, there! I'm making some mistakes. There we go. Now it's fine. Switch on the power supply by the switch, and let's watch our finale. And plus, it's already riding on it piggyback. It doesn't settle to the middle. Let's see. Oh my goodness, this flag is actually kind of blocking the wheel. Alright, here we go. Let's see if it lights. Really? No response? Oh, now it does it. The red could light. Now let's see. I must have done some trouble here. Oh, what's happening to the battery? It's kind of getting short-circuited. Oh yeah, the potentiometer. I forgot about it. Now still only the red could work. And what is that? Lol, I gotta fix it. Oh my goodness, that took a long time to solve. But I solved it. That's good. Ready? Let's see the cabin. Wow, red, red, red. What a surprise. What surprise do we got next? Red and green mixed. And now green itself. Red and green mixed, by the way, is yellow. Green itself, green and blue creates, oh man. Why isn't it creating turquoise? Dare it, the blue button didn't work well. Scream. Oh man, that was a close shave. That's turquoise. You see it? What a pretty color. Now it's total blue. Now it's moving inside. I don't know why the door isn't showing, but you can see faint stains of it. That's blue. That's blue and green. Turquoise. I'm trying to do all 4 colors. But yeah. Wait a sec. Whoa, 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 whoa. It touched the live wires by accident. Alright, here we go. I gotta connect it again. Who knows it? So I just have to do it again. Alright. Now it's done. I can do it more better. Oh man, now the light is getting out of place. Don't we have a series of stuff I need to fix? Alright, here we go. Red, green, blue. Dare it. Blue, yay! Now red, green, and blue, which is not responding now. And I'll tell you why it's not responding. The buttons aren't totally pushed in. So please think about that as you journey your adventure. Oh, dare it! It works. Now this is white, I guess so. Yep, this is white. But then now it's turning into purple. Yeah, it's so fun controlling this light. Alright, that's it. I really love this project. You see how it lights? Oh, dare it. The buttons went out of control again. Or is that so? Or the main power supply cut out? But anyways, this is a fun project. I hope everyone loved it as much as I do myself here. And oh my god, I hope your buttons don't get stuck. And this is tech awesome. Oh, ow, what the? Oh man, that was way close shave. Dare it, the green LED doesn't work. Oh. Smash it. Yeah, it finally worked. What the? It's... Oh. Frustrated. Trial testing. Yeah, it doesn't work so good. Ooh, wow, purple. It's now pinkish. Yeah.